What if I told you the iPhone 17 Pro Max might be the single biggest leap in Apple's camera history? Not just a small bump, not just another yearly upgrade, but something that could make even the iPhone 17 Pro look like the smaller sibling that got left behind. Sounds dramatic, right? But that's exactly what the latest leaks are hinting at. And it wouldn't be the first time Apple pulled a stunt like this. Remember the iPhone 15 Pro Max with its exclusive 5x telephoto zoom that the regular Pro didn't get? Yeah, history might just be repeating itself, but on a whole new level. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives like this, because what we're about to explore is way bigger than just a new iPhone. It's Apple's entire strategy for the future unfolding right in front of us. So let's talk about this game-changing rumor first. Word on the street is that the iPhone 17 Pro Max is about to bring the strongest telephoto camera Apple has ever made. That's not me hyping it up. That's straight from the leak. Now, while the details are being kept under wraps, the implications are obvious. Apple doesn't just sprinkle words like strongest ever, unless it's cooking up something that it knows competitors will have to chase for years. Imagine a telephoto lens that isn't just a tiny step up, but one that redefines night photography, long-range zoom, and even video stabilization. That's the kind of upgrade that can't be explained in a single bullet point. It's the type of change you actually feel every time you pull out your phone to capture a shot. And here's the kicker, this could mean that, once again, the Pro Max becomes the testing ground for Apple's boldest ideas. Think about it, the iPhone 17 Pro might get a shiny new 48MP telephoto lens, and that sounds amazing, until you realize the Pro Max might get the same megapixel boost plus something extra. Whispers suggest an 8x optical zoom. 8 times. That's not digital zoom with fuzzy results. That's actual optical zoom, where the detail and sharpness hold up even at crazy distances. Imagine capturing a concert from the back row and still getting crystal clear shots, or zooming in on a skyline without the image breaking apart into pixels. But here's where things get interesting. If Apple really does give the Pro Max this kind of edge, it's not just about better photos. A larger sensor or advanced stabilization could make videos look like they were shot on professional equipment. And if Apple positions this as a tool for creators, YouTubers, filmmakers, even TikTokers, you're suddenly looking at an iPhone that isn't just a phone, but a pocket-sized studio. The question is, will Apple go all in and make this a permanent split between Pro and Pro Max, or is it just another one-year experiment before things even out again? That mystery is part of the fun. And speaking of mysteries, Apple just had one of its biggest leaks in years, and it wasn't even about the iPhone's design. It was about its brain. I'm talking about the chips. Apple's own beta code practically spilled the beans on its entire roadmap, and what we learned is jaw-dropping. For starters, the iPhone 17 Air and the iPhone 17 Yes, the lineup is changing again, are set to debut with Apple's first self-built baseband processor, the Apple C1. That means Apple is officially breaking up with Qualcomm, the company that's been supplying modems for iPhones for over a decade. Now, think about what that really means. Apple controlling not just the A series chips, but also the baseband chips that handle connectivity. No more relying on Qualcomm's release cycles, no more paying licensing fees. Apple is building its own future brick by brick, and the iPhone 17 will be the first chapter of that new independence. The C1 might not sound exciting on paper, but if it improves efficiency, battery life, and signal strength, users will notice immediately. And that's only part of the story. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are stepping up with the A19 Pro chip, which isn't just faster, it's smarter. Apple is designing this chip around one central theme: AI. We've heard Apple talk about Apple Intelligence, but what's becoming clear is that the A19 Pro isn't just about raw horsepower. It's about creating a local AI engine that powers everything from smarter Siri interactions to real-time photo editing, advanced security, and even device learning. Imagine your iPhone predicting what app you're about to open, or your iPad mini running the same A19 Pro chip as your phone and seamlessly handing off tasks mid-process. Apple is blurring the lines between iPhones, iPads, and even Macs. And here's the twist. Rumors suggest that even the Studio Display and future MacBooks could run on these A-series chips. That's wild. For years, we thought A-series chips were for iPhones and M-series were for Macs, but now Apple seems to be merging the worlds. The reason? Efficiency and scale. By using similar chips across more products, Apple saves costs and creates a tighter ecosystem where everything speaks the same language. That's the long game, and the iPhone 17 is where it all starts. Now let's circle back to the event itself, because this September isn't just about the iPhone 17. All signs point to September 9th as the big day, and leaks suggest it's going to be packed. 4 iPhone models: the standard iPhone 17, the all-new iPhone 17 Air, the iPhone 17 Pro, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max are expected to launch. But Apple never just stops at iPhones. We're also talking about the Apple Watch 11, the Apple Watch Ultra 3, a possible new SE, and the AirPods Pro 3. That's a lineup so stacked it could easily have been split into multiple events. But nope, Apple's going big this year. And this is where things get even juicier. The Apple Watch Ultra 3, for example, could bring satellite connectivity. Imagine being in the middle of nowhere, no cell service, and your watch still sends an SOS. That's life-saving tech. Pair that with faster charging and possibly a bigger display, and suddenly the Ultra isn't just a niche product for adventurers, it becomes the ultimate Apple Watch for everyone who wants the best of the best. Meanwhile, the AirPods Pro 3 are rumored to bring health tracking. Think body temperature monitoring, maybe even heart rate detection. We're talking about earbuds that double as wellness devices. That's a whole new category Apple could dominate, merging health and audio in a way that competitors haven't even attempted yet. And then there are the cases. Normally, cases aren't headline news, but this time they are. Apple's new liquid silicone cases are coming in a rainbow of colors, some bold, some subtle, all designed to match the new iPhones. But beyond the colors, Apple is experimenting with something called liquid glass design, which might tie into the Pro models' rumored glass finish. Whether it's marketing hype or a genuine new material, it shows Apple is treating even accessories as part of the big picture. And here's a little fun fact: Apple is also preparing tech-woven cases, a successor to the fine-woven line that got so much backlash for durability issues. If tech-woven fixes those problems, it could be the new go-to-case material for people who want a fabric finish without the fraying. Add to that the rumored retro-style case for the iPhone 17 Air, inspired by the iconic iPhone 4 design, and you've got accessories that aren't just afterthoughts. They're part of Apple's storytelling. Put it all together, and this event is shaping up to be more than just an iPhone launch. It's a statement. Apple is about to show us where its ecosystem is heading, toward AI-powered chips, self-made modems, smarter wearables, health-focused audio, and even accessories that carry the brand identity forward. The iPhone 17 Pro Max may be the star of the show, but everything around it is just as important. Because when you zoom out, you see the bigger picture. Apple isn't just building products anymore. It's building an interconnected future where every device is smarter, more independent, and more essential. And the best part, we're just weeks away from seeing it all unfold.